What's up? I'm the Dingo. I have produced and starred in 49 episodes of my own TV show, The Adventures of Danny and Dingo. I have also appeared on MTV's Made, Rob & Big, Fantasy Factory, and Ridiculousness, and I am a co-owner of the snowboard brand Grenade Gloves. I come from a pretty regular home in Australia. Mom, dad, older brother Reese, and then I picked up snowboarding at age 6. Most of you are probably thinking, is there even snow in Australia? Yeah, no, there's snow in Australia, so there you go. It actually got to the point where I became a national champion. I was the best snowboarder for my age in the country, and I got a scholarship to a private school. And I always thought like, I would never end up like in a suit and tie, having to pull my socks up to go to school. But for me, that was how I was able to snowboard. And I get this opportunity to be able to go to France, compete at a competition called the Junior Worlds, where all the snowboarders from around the world meet, and it's in a different place every year, and they meet and they get to compete. I was actually doing pretty good, and I qualified into finals. My first round of finals, I hyperextended my knee out. So I'm sitting there crying, and a guy named Mike Mellon, the head of the US snowboarding team, comes up to my mom and expresses that, I would like your son to move to Steamboat and train with me the following year. So that's like something pretty big to swallow, and I've got this opportunity to move to America, a new country, a new town, a new high school, a whole new life, starting over. I'm 15, and I'm now in this run of, I'm competing against Shaun White, I'm competing against Danny Cass, I'm competing against Travis Rice, like the world's best snowboarders, and I'm bombing, I tried to make the Olympics. I bombed. Nothing was going right. Like the vision I had and who I wanted to become, like these guys were just so much better than me, and I couldn't step to the level that these guys were stepping to, and it was like one contest after another, and I wanted to be a pro snowboarder, and that failed. Some of you kids, you want to be skaters, ballerinas, footballers. It's not going to work out for all of you. But what I did and what you can do is you persevere. All my failures in life at that time seemed like it's the end of the world. I want it to end. And every time it's the same thing. I go back to my failures, and actually my failures are my biggest successes. A guy by the name Pat Bridges, the editor of Snowboarder magazine, we're at the World Quarterpipe Championships, and he hands me a microphone. What am I to do with this, I say? He says, I think you should host this event. And I hosted the World Quarterpipe Championships. Apparently, I did a good job. I officially became the master of ceremonies for every snowboard competition, and and now I'm hosting Shaun White to drop in, I'm hosting Travis Rice to drop in, I'm hosting Danny Cass to drop in. I've now got the itch for television. This opportunity came up where I met some producers, and myself and Danny Cass with our company Grenade, we were doing this tour called the Grenade Strikes Back Tour, and we were gonna travel the US and stop in all these different mountain areas and hold an event to find Grenade's next amateur snowboarder. And every event, we would pick one winner and then do a big finale at a resort. We pitched that idea to these producers, and they picked it up, and that was the first season of my own reality TV show, The Adventures of Danny and Dingo. Any one of you kids could be sitting where I am right now. Remember, it's okay to step outside of the box. It's okay to be different. It's okay to try new things. It's okay to be whoever you want to be, and believe in that. Believe in yourself. Your life, it sits right there in your hands. Be positive. Be a good human being. Do the right things, because being a good person can land you in situations, and you can meet people that will change your life. Walking down the hall today, smile at somebody maybe you've never smiled at. Say something to a stranger that, maybe your hair looks nice, you look great. Like, it's those small things in life that can change somebody else's life, and in the long run, it'll change your life.